Park Ji-sung. So, and I guess you guys have put him in midfield. So I've got him further forward because I think he's got that ability. But I'm just, when you think about that game against Barcelona, or certain games where he's just tracking constantly, chasing players, he's got that, as you mentioned, that third line. We're putting Park, let's say, in the central midfield, but do you guys have anything good to say? Because obviously I've known him, somebody was telling me about this Running Man Korean show. It's been been a part of that, and I think Rio Ferdinand was on this show, and Patrice Evra. Lewis, you would know better about this show, but yeah, talk about Park, Lewis. How do you feel about this guy? Do you think full Premier Leagues, probably the best, one of the best players on this list?
Yeah, definitely. I named him captain for like the side, so I think he's got a lot of like leadership qualities, and like you said, he's got the 4 Premier League titles. He's done a lot of like achievements in the Premier League, but also he captained the South Korean team as well in the World Cup. I think he was part of the 2002 World Cup where they went to the quarterfinals, where they somehow beat Italy.
Yeah, they got to the semi-finals.
Semis.
Yeah, semi-finals, and then the Italian fans won't be liking it because they thought it was match fixed by the referee. Yeah, but then going on to like further into his career, like he's gone on to variety shows, like Naz said about, he's gone on to this and he's introduced like Ferdinand Evra onto the show. So he's really brought like Premier League into the Korean spotlight, and a lot of players going into like the Premier League now and also developing their football careers, man. So you've got like Son Heung-min, a lot of up and coming like Park Ju-young, Lee Chong-yong from Bolton. So all these players were all inspired by like.
Rahat, just going back to that question, do you think Park Ji-sung kind of influenced Korean students back in the UK? Do you
Hell, why not? Let's just say, yeah, he inspired people to achieve better academic scores.
No, but what do you think of Park?
Honestly, when I was young, I hated Park. I despised the living sight of him. And that probably just tells you how good he was. Like, he was just so annoying. Like, whenever Liverpool play Manchester United, he'd always be like the first one, like getting the ball back or something like that. When you look at his stats, 134 appearances for Sir Alex Ferguson, Manchester United. Like, that's Sir Alex Ferguson. Like, if Sir Alex Ferguson doesn't like you, he ships you out same day shipping. You don't even have time to have a shower from the game you just played. Like, you're out. I think his best, not best, but like one of his most notable seasons, 2005, 2006. He had 7 assists, 10th in the Prem. But yeah, the one like memorable performance he had, even though it's outside the Premier League, Manchester United versus AC Milan, 2010. So not the time Kaká killed the team. Sir Alex Ferguson told Ji-sung Park to literally hound Andrea Pirlo. Like, wherever he goes, that's where you have to be. Just like be Andrea Pirlo's shadow. And Manchester United ended up winning the tie 7-2 on aggregate. So Pirlo didn't have a breather all throughout the 180 minutes, to be honest. And that just epitomizes he just doesn't stop running, doesn't give up. Sir Alex Ferguson spoke about in his book that he was upset that he couldn't play Ji-sung Park in the final against Chelsea, just because he had been so influential all the way up until to get to the final, to be honest. So yeah, I still hate the guy because he's so good, but he has to be in the team, to be honest. 4 Premier Leagues to go.
And who are you saying captain? Park?
Yeah, I'll go with Park Ji-sung.
Park Ji-sung.